Um, okay, welcome everybody to tonight's session. For tonight, since it looks like it's a members only room, we are going to go a little bit deeper into how does the payment system work with Metaforce, because we're on the platform now. Now we're able to see things in real time. So we need to now break it down as to how does it affect us. Now, this is a presentation rather that I had done to explain the power of 6 directs with 5 slots. But whether your people are buying 1 slot, 3 slots, 5 slots, the logic is the same. So the explanation is exactly the same for all of them. So hopefully we can keep up with one another and we can explain how things are working. Now, with Metaforce, you have an option to get started with level 1 up to level 12. You choose how many levels it is that you want to buy. So some people started off with 5 levels. Some people started off with 1 level, and naturally, based on the number of levels that you're taking and the number of levels that your team is taking, that is going to affect how much income is coming in. So that is an important thing to note. So when people are posting incomes of 30, 40, 50, 100,000, those are people that we're assuming they have people coming in on higher slots. So people taking 6 slots, 5 slots. People who are showing incomes of maybe 3,000, 5,000, those are people who have maybe people on lower slots or mixed slots. All of that does have an impact on how much it is that you're earning. So I'm going to explain how the S6 works and how the S3 works. And then you will then be able to understand what the application is. Okay, thank you, Sipiwo. I will send you these slides, and I'll also send you the slides for the normal everyday presentation that we do. So yes, we will have that available. Anybody else who needs them, please just shout on the chat box and I'll be able to assist. If you're watching the recording, simply give us your details on the comment section and we'll be able to get you these slides and make sure that you have them available for you to use. So let's go back. So with this, we're going to explain the S6 and we're going to explain the S3. The S6 applies to level 1 and level 2. S3 then applies to level 3. Then we have level 4, level 5 that all use the S6. Then we have level 6 using the S3. Now, the logic works exactly the same. So logic basically means the calculation will work exactly the same for all S6s and all S3s. The only difference will be the figures, the amounts that are put on there. So let's have a look at this. All of us who are referred to the platform have been referred by an upline. There's somebody who has referred you, and your upline is this individual over here. So I'm just going to put a circle on that person. That person is your upline. They are your referrer. Okay, let me just have a look. Because we've got lots of people trying to come on to. All right, so that person that comes on board is your upline, and that is the person who has referred you to the program. When you come on board, the system will connect you to this person, and this person, just like yourself, has an S6. So this person will have an S6 when you sign up. This is you over here. When you get started on the system, you will automatically see an active level, and you will see 6 circles that are open, that are empty, that needs to be filled in order for you to start earning. So these circles, how they work is that they work like this. We'll use different colors. When this S6 fills, this position over here and this position over here are levels that are not paying you, but they are paying this person over here, who is your upline, because this person also has an S6. And their S6 will look like this. It will perhaps be you, and then it will be another person. So they'll have 1, 2, and then they will have 3, 4, 5, and 6 positions. So they'll have an S6. So when you refer 2 people as an example, these people are going up and paying your upline, because this lower level is the level that pays us. I hope that's clear. I'm going to clear this up because it's a bit messy. That is the level that pays us. Now, when you have 2 people who have come onto your S6, There are multiple ways that this S6 can be filled. It can be filled by your upline. When your upline refers 6 people, those 6 people will fill. So it will be you, another person, and they'll fill these 4 positions under you, and 2 under you and 2 under this other person as well. This is where the spillover effect comes into play. So when people are talking about spillovers happen when your upline over here is referring more than 1 or 2 people. So those people follow your upline to the matrix, and you find yourself in the same matrix. Now let's look at how it affects you, how what you do affects your people. So this is you over here. When you sign up, there will be an S6 that will be open under your matrix. This matrix needs to fill in order for you to earn. So if you as an upline are referring 6 people, that will mean you're referring person number 1, person number 2 here, person number 3, 4, 5, all the way up to person number 6. So number 1 will receive spillover, being person number 3 and 4. Number 2 will receive spillover, being person number 5 and 6. But let's look at this. Person number 6 won't be receiving any spillover, because they, once this matrix is complete, the system will then create a new S6 for you. So that is why we don't like to encourage our teams to be expecting spillover, because you don't know where you are going to fall within this matrix. If you fall over here and this is the person who's referring, then there's going to be no spillover under you from this person. However, if this person is referring, yes, you might get spillover because you're within their matrix. So spillover is really not something that we can rely on. It's not something that we can guarantee. It can happen, yes, but the best way to chart your way forward is by making sure that you are you are controlling as much of what is happening in your team as possible. So another way that you can fill this S6 is that you can refer person number 1, person number 2, and then teach your people to duplicate. So number 2 will introduce 3 and 4, which is their 1 and 2. Number 2 will introduce 5 and 6, which is their 1 and 2. So in that way, the matrix is also full. You then are able to cycle out, because this is the level that pays, not this one over here. We are paid from the activity that's happening on this lower level. So let's look at how are the earnings calculated and distributed. So, okay, let me move this so that we can continue. All right. So we've explained that the money from these 2 people over here goes up to your upline. Then when this person is filled over here, whether that person comes from you directly, whether it's this person who's referring them, as long as this slot or this position over here is filled, this money is going straight to you into your wallet. Person number 4, this money is going straight to you to your wallet. Person number 5, that money is also going straight to your wallet. Then person number 6, the amount that is going to be allocated from this person, it does not go to your wallet. It is rather used to re-enter you and create a new S6 matrix for you so that you can cycle again. This is how perpetual cycles are built. It's through you coming on board, completing this cycle, and then this 6th entry over here allows you to enter again. And when you enter again, these positions will be empty. They need to be filled once again in order for you to earn another cycle. That is why it's an advantage to refer more than 1 person, more than 2 people, more than 6 even, because then you are ensuring that your cycles are going to be fast and furious. That's what you want. A person who refers just 2 and a person who refers 6, they are definitely going to have a difference in momentum on their cycles. The one with 6, even if 2 don't work and only 4 are working, that person is going to experience multiple cycles because they'll always be followed by their 6 people. So let's make an example. You've completed your first cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. When they cycle out also and they have a re-entry, the system will do what's called a follow the leader, and they will re-enter again and they will fill up your matrix. So your S6 matrix will be filled up again by the same people because they have also completed a cycle and they have earned a re-entry. That is how the S6 matrix works. Now, if you have, let's say, activated only level 1, for your very first cycle, the income from person number 4 and number 5 does not go to your wallet. So sometimes people will ask, I've referred people, but why am I not seeing the funds in my wallet? It could be that those funds are what is going to be used to activate you to the next level. Obviously, this is if you have not activated the following level. If you have activated the following level, then these funds should be coming straight to your wallet and you should be seeing them on your wallet balance and they should be growing. So that is how you analyze and have a look at your S6. What I'll do is I will also go, I'll open it up on my phone and I'll join the meeting on my phone and we'll be able to look at it in the back office live and see what does it look like, what's where, and how does it work. So that is how that S6 works. So if you, okay, for those who are taking multiple slots, why multiple slots? How is it that these people are earning more? It's simply because if this is you and you have 6 people who are taking slot number 1, then that means the cycle on slot number 1 is complete. The same 6 people are taking slot number 2. Your slot number 2 is also complete. They take slot number 3, that is complete. They take slot number 4, that is also complete. They take slot number 5, that is also complete. So that's how people fast track their earnings. Slot number 3 is an S3, so that one you actually would earn twice from 6 people, because an S3 is different in that with the S3 it looks like this. It's you, it's you, you take that slot and there are 3 positions. The S3 can only be filled by people that you refer. S3 does not it's not a matrix that allows for spillover. It's not a matrix that allows for leverage in terms of your people referring other people, but it is a level that says these are the people who have been directly referred by you. The only time you will earn from people that are not referred by you on an S3, for example, will be when, let's say you have referred somebody and that person only activated level 1 and 2, but they introduce somebody who activates level 1, 2, and 3. So the person you referred is not active on level 3. So the system will then look for that person's upline who is active on level 3, and the system will then automatically place that person under you on level 3, and that is how you will benefit from effort that might not directly be yours, but indirectly it is your effort through your team. That is how that can be affected on the S3 matrix. So if there are any questions, folks, this is the time. This is the time for you to shout and to come in and give me your questions so that we can ensure that everybody is answered, because today we don't have a full house. So I would like to really, hone in on certain ideas. So your questions will definitely assist me in doing that, to understand where everybody is. So that's how the S6 and the S3 operate. So let me actually join via my phone so that we can have a look at it and see how it actually works in real time. So let's just find it here on my phone. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to join in on my phone, and then we'll be able to, let me take down the volume here. All right, so I'm going to share my content here. So let's have a look here. I'm just going to add this one. Okay, so now I'm the host and I'm sharing via I'm going to share via my screen. So I'm going to open up my Trust wallet. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. Okay. All right, this one's fine. Okay, so there we go. Everybody can see my screen now. I hope you can still hear me. So now let's have a look at the back office. So when you come on board on your Trust Wallet, whether you're using a Trust Wallet, MetaMask, or Token Pocket, you will be able to see what is going on. We access the smart contract through the dApps. So I'm going to go and open dApps on my browser, and then we're going to log into Force. Always make sure that you are on the Polygon chain. So let's see this. Let's always make sure that you are on the Polygon chain. I'm just trying to get my cursor so that everybody can see. Okay, so there it is over there. So you can see they always make sure that you are on the Polygon chain. So don't be surprised. It's just because I used a link that I had already put there to get started. But because I'm already registered, the system won't allow me to register again. So even if it says sign up now and I clicked yes, don't worry about it. So it asks me what wallet am I using. I'm using the Trust Wallet, so I'm going to choose that one. Then it lets me know I've already registered, so I can't actually register again, which is fine. Now this is your back office, and this is what it looks like. So let's have a look here. This is basically your front end, your dashboard, and your link to register other individuals will be available here. So you can simply click on this and then you can copy your link. So if I click there, it lets me know that my link has been copied, and now you can send and share that link with other individuals to get them started. Your upline, you will see your upline over here. It will give you their ID, just so those who want to check, did I sign up my people? Did they use the right link? Were they able to register? Get them to log in like I have, and then get them to check here. They can send you a screenshot and show you here where it says upline, and you can then check and make sure that that is the correct ID, that is the same as the one that you have and the one that you registered under. Then it also tells you what level your upline is on. So my upline is currently on level 8. And then if we go up there, it lets us know stable force, and anything that you don't understand, there's a small little eye over here. Click on that and it will tell you what that is for. So here it tells us that stable force is an internal token and lets us know what that is all about, and it's coming soon. Now, they've also added this referral interface, which is pretty useful, because this referral interface lets you know, you can actually see your team. You can see who's registered, how many people do they have, and you can see it in a very user-friendly way. So there we go. I've logged in, and I've clicked on referral. There it tells you now how many partners have you referred. So on this account, you can see I've referred 6 partners because I was doing the power of 6. So I've referred 6 partners, and these are my partners. So that's my Force ID. My partners, these are their wallet addresses. So there's nothing that you can do with your partners' wallet addresses in terms of hacking accounts or anything like that, because it is a smart contract. But anything in terms of transactions that you want to view, you can use that as a reference to view what is happening on the blockchain with that. So those are the 6 partners that I've referred, and let's have a look. I'm just trying to click on this to see if it allows me to do anything else. Okay, it's not allowing me to do anything else there. That's fine. So let's go back to the original page. So I'm going to go back to home just so that I can show everyone where to get it. Right, so on the home page, we go back to the screen over here. We can also preview the classic. The classic is where you see what is happening in your back office. You get to see your levels, you get to see how much you've earned, you get to see which cycles are complete, which cycles are not complete, what do you need to do where, so you can manage your whole platform through this classic preview over here. Here you can see who needs to upgrade. Where do I upgrade? How many people are left for me to upgrade? So when I sign up the next person, how many slots should I target that they are taking? All of that can happen here. Remember, this platform, you benefit more when you understand how to maximize. And that takes you coming here and having a look at what is going on. So if we have a look at this, this is level 1. So you can see level 1 on this position. It lets you know that level 1 costs 5 DAI. And then it lets you know that on my level 1, on the S6, look at this. On the S6, I have had 20 people follow me so far on level 1. And if I have a look, right now, my S6, I have one person here and one person there who have filled my S6. No money has yet come to my wallet. So these two positions, remember we said these are not the paying levels. These two are paying up to my upline. The next person who follows me directly, who joins using my referral link, or who is going to follow this matrix, if they've joined under this person or they've joined under this person, they will follow this matrix of mine. So I have cycled 3 times on this position on level 1. So that means I've received 15 times 3. AR stands for automatic re-entry. My automatic re-entry is active, and it lets me know that my S6 is 33% full. So I need to still fill up these positions in order for it to now be 100% full, for me to have received $5, $10, $15 from these people coming in and from getting a re-entry. And when this position is filled over here, this will show again, and it will then say 0%, and these 6 blocks will all be empty. And then we will start the process all over again. If we look at level 2, this is a great one. Level 2 shows that I have cycled 3 times from level 2. So I have received $30 3 times from this level. And now this is my 4th entry on level 2. My 4th entry on level 1. So this S6 is still empty. So my people need to complete their S6s wherever they are, so that they can come and follow me again here on level 2. When they follow me and they come into these different positions, that is when I'm going to start earning. So I've had 18 people follow me here on level 2. I need to make sure that that is growing and that is continuing. Then let's look at S3. S3 has 3 positions here at the bottom that need to fill. It costs $20 to get on to activate the S3. I have my automatic re-entry active. I've cycled 3 times from level 3. Level 3 cycle is worth $40 to you and me. So the first person who's going to enter here and sign up and follow with $20, that $20 is automatically going to go to my wallet, because I've activated level 4 and I need to, my level 3 is now open. So when person number 1 comes in, I get $20 in my wallet. When person number 2 comes in, I get $20 in my wallet. When person number 3 comes in, it will be a re-entry. I'll start the whole process again, and it will show my S3 as open again like this. Now, that is how, now, let's say I want to earn $40 tomorrow. What would I need to do? I could then look and say, okay, my team members who are currently on the platform, where are they standing? How can I help them get forward? Or I can now share my personal link with 3 people. And these 3 people activate level 1, they activate level 2, and they activate level 3. So if I refer 3 people between now and tomorrow, and I give them my link, these 3 people will fill space number 1, 2, and 3 on level 1. So I will get $15 from them coming on level 1. But I encourage these people to maybe take 3 slots. So they'll come in and they'll fill these slots over here, and I'll receive $15 from that. Then they will come in and they will take 3 positions here. The first one will fill here, the second one will fill here. I won't receive anything, but I'll receive $10 from the 3rd person filling that slot. Then on level 3, when they come on board, I'll receive $20 here, $20 here, and then this 3rd person, when they enter, that's a re-entry for me here, and my S3 will be complete, and now I'll be starting again. So tomorrow I could say, okay, tomorrow if I sign up 3 people, I'm going to earn $15 from level 1. I'm going to earn $10 from level 2, that's $25. And then on level 3, I'm going to earn $40 from level 3. So that's what? So that's 15 plus 10, that's 25 plus 40, that's $65 that I can earn tomorrow simply by referring 3 new people who are going to sign up and activate 3 levels. So you can project what your income is going to be. You don't have to sit back and relax and ask, when am I going to earn? You can control how much you earn by the amount of effort that you're putting in. And not only that, I can go back to my team members and see, okay, leaders, how are your matrices going? Who's on level 1? Who's on level 2? How many people do you need to cycle out? I can encourage them. I can help them. Okay, who needs help? Not in putting people on their matrices, but maybe someone says, I have somebody, but they haven't bought their matic. Okay, let me Zoom with your person. Let me help them get their matic sorted out and get them registered. Let me help someone set up their altcoin trader. Let me help this one do that. That is how we are growing the teams, and that is how we are moving forward. Then I have level 4. So level 4, you can see I've only cycled once on this position on level 4, and all of these are complete. So I've received $40 from here, $40 from there, $40 from there. Now, when the next person comes into this level 4 matrix, that is going to complete my cycle, and now I'm going to start all over again, and these 6 positions are going to be empty. So you can see it's 83% of the way full. How can I fill this level 4? I simply need to find out who are these leaders, and I can then make sure to say, okay, folks, and I think if you click on it, it also allows you to check. Yes, you can. So if you click on it, it allows you to check, and you can know who is who. So if I click on, okay, so it's this one. All right, so if I click on this one, does that mean somebody has just entered? I don't know. So if I click on this one, you can see there that level is that person is now there. I can click and I can see who that person is, there, and you see that that little ID at the top. That's your member's ID number. If I click on that one, it's a different wallet address with a different ID number. And if I click on this one, it's a different address with a different ID number. That's actually mine. So you can see that that matches with that, because that's mine. If I click here, then I can see who that leader is. Now, if you want to do more administration, you could basically write down your 6 partners. I gave out a PDF the other day that is a checklist for your team members. You can write down, okay, I've introduced Lebo and John and Peter and this one. What are their ID numbers? You can write it next to their names so that you now know, okay, who do I need to be working with to make sure that I cycle out of level 4? Peter, where are your 2 people? Have you referred? Get 2 people to sign up to level 4. When they do that, immediately these 2 amounts are coming to you. Yes, Peter's not earning, but now Peter's team is moving. Now he has to earn from his lower level on the S6. So that's how you can do your administration on your back office. So that was for my first cycle. My second cycle, if you see here a little bit lower, I'll just do a chair over here. You can see level cycle 1, cycle 2. So for every cycle, you can see who are the members that enabled you to complete that cycle. So you can see there's cycle 2. I have not cycled completely out of that one. Short of 1 person, this cycle is complete, and then I'll be able to cycle out of that one. Then let's go back on the classic. Then level 5, exactly the same. So you can see on level 5, the level that pays $80, when this next person comes on board, that $80 is immediately going to go to my wallet, because I've already activated level 6, so I don't need my funds to be held back so that I can activate level 6. Level 5, when this person comes on board immediately, and I have a few people who have just been helping to get ready. So tonight's going to be a busy night. I'm load shedding at 8, so that's unfortunate, but maybe in the AMs we'll get busy and make sure that they get registered, they activate their levels, and we'll be able to move this. And I'll also be able to move my S6, because I've got enough people who are waiting and they just need my assistance to do that. So level 6 is active. So immediately now on level 6, when person number 1 comes on board, level 6 or is upgraded to level 6, those funds are not going to come to my wallet because I have not yet activated level 6. And you can see that it says automatic re-entry is active and auto upgrade. So that AA means auto upgrade is active. So person number 1 pays upgrades with 160, number 2 upgrades with 160. It's not going to come to my wallet. It is going to be used to activate my level 7. And when it activates my level 7, I'm going to follow my leader on her level 7 matrix. So wherever she is on level 7 on her matrix, my 320 is going to follow her on her S6. If I fall on her top 2 levels, she's not going to receive that 320. If I'm in top 2 positions, if I follow her, let me just show you what I mean. If I follow her here or here on level 7, she won't receive the 320. It's going to go to her upline. But if I follow her here on level 7, then she's going to get $320 immediately and instantly in her wallet. So that's the beauty of the platform, is that in the beginning, you have to build. You have to build. Things might seem, the momentum might not seem as much as you'd like it to be. You need to still understand your people are you're still onboarding your team, teaching them how to do things. But once you've onboarded them, you've taught them, you've shown them the steps, they now, your effort becomes leveraged, it becomes exponential. Your team now are going to teach their team. So you taught 6 people how to do it. Your 6 are going to teach 6, who are going to teach 6. And now the numbers really start to show. So on my end, for example, my strategy is not slow and steady, but it's a mix of slow and steady and fast and furious. I'm not in a rush to have 100 people all sign up now. I'd rather onboard each member individually, spend an hour with them on Zoom, teach them what to do, teach them how it works, because that time that I'm putting into them is an investment that they are going to use to teach the next person. And I make sure that if they don't come right, then I say, invite a few of your leaders. Let's go on a Zoom. So now I've taught one person, but I have another session where I teach maybe 4 or 5 people. And my next session, the leader that I've taught, I say, now, leader, you show us. What do we do here? What do we do there? If they don't know what's happening, then they say, okay, leader, and then I assist. But now that's my training. That's my teaching. By the time we have to do the 3rd meeting, that leader is not only trained, but they also have other people who are also becoming trained, and they're able to run on their own. And I'm creating 6 strong, empowered leaders who are able to do what I have done. Even this video, we're gonna be able to post it on YouTube. You're gonna be able to watch it over and over. Other teams are gonna be able to watch it, and you'll be able to now use it to help and empower your leaders going forward. So let's have a look at this. Level 8, where my upline is, when these levels here are filling, these 3 people are giving you $640 each. So this level alone, when you're cycling and completing this, it's 640 times 3. So it's just under $2,000 that you will receive just from level 8 alone. Now, maybe you don't get on level 8 day 1. Maybe it takes you 2 weeks from when you started, or 3 weeks from when you started working it consistently. This is if you're signing up people on level 5. But let's say you're signing up people level 1 to 3. Maybe it takes you 4 or 5 weeks for you to upgrade and get to level 8. It is not a train smash, because the point is to keep on going, to be consistent. Make sure that your team is moving and growing with you. And when you get to this point, now a cycle here is giving you $2,000. That's what, 17, another 17. That's about 34,000 Rand that you are getting just from a cycle on this level alone. It is worth putting in the effort. Whether that effort is 2 weeks, whether it's 6 weeks, even if, let's say, it takes you 8 weeks, and you are signing up on 1 or 2 slots, and you're teaching your team, guys, 1 or 2 slots. We're starting with $15, but we are starting. That's the point. Once it goes up into full launch, which I believe is going to be maybe in the next 8 or 7 days, we're starting with $30. That's still okay. Let's start and let's move. Those were starting with $155 now during pre-launch. After launch, it's going to be $310. But let's get going. Let's get moving. Let's make sure that we are not, in a race, but rather we understand that this is a marathon that's going to take us to reaching our financial goals. Some teams, I was with a team today in the Val, and I was showing them that affordability, even if you have a team that's starting on level 1 and level 2, if you can get to a point where you are cycling on the beginning levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, consistently you're cycling every day, for example, you can build an income of $50, $100, $200 a day just by cycling once a day on these 3 levels. Once a day, $100 right now in South Africa, $100 is 1,700 Rand. In the economy that we are in, that is life-changing for anybody. So the small steps, because those are the foundations that lead to the big steps. There is money on this platform, folks. There's lots of money. You will get to the point where you're making $320 times 3, 640 times 3. 1,280 times 2. This level gives you a cycle of $2,500 or $2,600. Just level 9. We have not even gotten to level 12. So don't rush yourself by looking at others. Focus on your team and what you are doing. Focus on the building. The money will come. Many times people ask me, Lebo, how much have you earned, etc. Yes, this is not my only position. I've got others, but I've chosen to use this one as today's example because it's something that I believe anybody can do. It's a very mixed bag of people that I have that are signing up in this leg. It's people who are coming in with 1 slot, people with 3 slots, people with 6 slots. So it's just showing what is possible and that you don't have to compare your results to somebody else's results. Everything that we show in terms of earnings, etc., it's simply to motivate and show what is possible. But at the end of the day, have a look. Who is my market? Who is my team? Where are we going? What do we want to achieve? How long do we plan on working this platform? Are we willing to give it our all? It's not something that you can work for a week and then, kick up your feet and say, I'm done. You have to really plow and work your seeds. For a seed to give you a good harvest, it's just like, a seed that is going to, an apple tree doesn't sprout overnight. It takes time. It takes years before it gives its first harvest, and the first harvest is maybe small. Then you have to wait till the next season for the next harvest. So the more we want, the more we should be willing to put in terms of effort. If you want to make 6 figures, 7 figures from this platform, you need to understand that your commitment and your effort is going to have to match what it is that you want. You want millions, then you're going to have to work for them. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not an overnight, you're in today, tomorrow you're rich type of platform. It's a platform that works. Yes, we can get very, speedy results based on people coming in at higher slots and you get the momentum. However, it is a platform that even those who start small, even those who maybe start with more slots, but their team is not, they're not huge recruiters who can recruit 50, 60, 700 people, whatever it might be. Here, the tortoise and the hare. You can overtake somebody who started fast simply because you keep on plowing those, plowing your field, sowing those seeds, and work with your team. Get as many, have a target. I want to get my people. My target is to get my 6 referrals for this leg, and all the people that are directly under me, I want them to get to a point where they're on level 6, level 7. If they're on level 6, level 7, I know I'm running here level 8, level 9. Help your people become successful. You will become successful. And these people are all working at a different pace. Some, are self-starters. Some need a little bit more help, but recognize who needs what in your team and provide that for them. Give them the tools, give them the support them. Support is not giving people. That's not gonna, if you just think I'm just gonna feed, who's gonna take care of all these people? Support your team members so that they know this is how to build a business. They will also support their team members, and you will then build a business that is strong. Give it 90 days, folks. 90 days of consistent effort. You don't need to work 10 hours a day, an hour a day. Come on Zoom. Yes, today's Zoom is a little bit long because we're going into training. Come on Zoom, invite, spend maybe 30 minutes on Facebook sharing, getting back to people who have questions to ask, posting on your status. That's all part of the activity. And don't dismay, don't tire after doing it for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Don't compare now and say, everyone else is earning. What about me? Do the work. The magic won't happen if there's no work. Without work, there's no magic. When the magic starts to happen, it's literally, it will overtake you. That is how exponential growth works. It starts off small, the momentum starts small. Next thing you know, you're making $200-300 a day. You're making $500 a day, $2,000 a day. The jump is, the growth, the going up, going up the hill seems like, oh man, this is taking longer than everyone else. But once you hit that peak and you go into momentum, the numbers are going to surprise you. And that's where we want everybody to get to. So that's how the S6 and the S3 work. S3, remember, is 3 people. And if you've got 6, then that means automatically you have 2 cycles on the S3. So that's how you manage your team. Go into the cycle, have a look. Let's have a look here. Go into the cycle, have a look. Who has done what? I've cycled 3 times here. So that was cycle number 1, That was cycle number 2. That's cycle number 3. We're now on cycle number 4. Cycle number 3 is complete, and we're now on cycle number 4. It also lets you know when did you join, when did you come onto this cycle. If I go into the blockchain, I can check all of that. But for today, we're not going to focus on that. So let's go back home and let's see what else we can see on the back office. So that's the preview of the classic and the referral. Then this is the roadmap of the classic. Okay, so that's just basically showing you what the classic is all about and where we are and where we're going. Okay, and I see here that this is not yet updating, so I don't know if I have to refresh or do something here. As you can see, this is from 14 days ago, so this was still from the very first open stage of launch. Today and yesterday's activities have not been updated, and there's been a lot going on in this wallet since then. So yeah, it will update as it goes. So there's also the academy. Let's have a look. There's an academy here. Academy, you can every tutorial that you need, it's all here. Trust wallet tutorial, so there's Trust Wallet, there's MetaMask tutorials, Wallet Connect tutorials, instructions on how to add Polygon. It's all here, folks. They've done it all for us. It's all here. So if you have somebody who doesn't know what they need to do, you can come here, you can share the links, instructions for adding Matic. It is all here. There is nothing that has been left to chance. Not only have we as team leaders created tutorials, but on the back office, there are tutorials and they are there. Go through them. Sometimes you might not need it, but you might need somebody. There might be somebody in your team who needs it. And so today I had people who wanted MetaMask and I hadn't created a video. So all I did was I came here, got the links to the videos, sent them, and they were able to get started. We also have a news section. People ask, what's the latest? What is Ladder saying? What's going on? There we go. There's the latest news. You can read, you can watch links to the videos where they're explaining. So here he's basically explaining the royalty NFTs. There's a video that's also linked to this. So there it is. You can see over here, if you click here, we'll take you straight to the video. You can watch it and you can get the latest information on how the royalty NFT program works. So it's all there. Nothing is left to chance. So the news section is there. And then let's look at Force Systems. Okay, Force Systems takes us back here to this preview where we get to see the classic, the boost. The boost is not yet active, so if we click it, it won't open, but the referral is active and we can actually open it and see our 6 partners and what it is that they are doing. So if there are there any questions? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. All right, I'm just trying to go to, okay, let me cancel. All right, folks, I'm just trying to, because I'm using 2 devices now. So I'm using my phone, I'm using my laptop. So I just want to take the phone off so that we can, okay, there we go. I'm back now because I've stopped sharing on my phone. So yes, there we go. If there's any questions, this is the perfect time to ask leaders. I know we did go a little bit deeper into it, but I hope it's helped. Please let me know, even if you just say, the system hasn't updated. Yes, it hasn't updated, Ellen, on the active part, but in terms of the earnings, all of that is operating perfectly. You just can't see it on your, so in your wallet, if there's earnings, you should see your wallet, your earnings in the wallet. On the on the back office, it might not show the update there. So if it was informative, if it helped you, please let me know. Your feedback is always key. And tomorrow we'll come back with the presentation, a full presentation again. I'm going to post this link on YouTube so that those who were not able to join us can join us and they can, get to understand what's happening there. And yes, so anything else, any other questions, maybe we can ask now. I'll be sharing in a few minutes. So I think maybe we can cut it off here, and we're available again on the groups. Let me just find the links to the group so that I can share them on the on the chat box. And then those who have asked for this for the presentations, I'll send them to you also, and you will be able to, where is it? Okay, then you'll be able to share them. Okay, so I'm just copying the link. So those who need it, you can. All right, so I've sent it there on the chat box. It's available. And then for YouTube, my YouTube channel is also available. I'll post it there quickly. Thank you for the feedback. Where is it now? Oh boy. Okay, there's the link. Okay, so I'm just going to copy the link to one of the presentation recordings, but it will take you to the YouTube channel, and then there you can look for everything that's there. So that's a specific recording, but basically that's the channel where you will get everything. So other than that, thank you so much, folks. Let's have a good evening. I'll be shedding at 8, so it might affect. Oh, my phone. I need to charge. Listen, I'm out here talking and I'm not charging my phone, and it's dying. Okay, so I'm going to charge up and get things moving so that if anybody needs me, I'll be available, especially for the team who are waiting for me. Let's charge quickly so that we can get more assistance. Okay. All right, folks. Thank you so much. God bless. Good night. Let's meet each other. Let's meet each other online. And then for my team, I'm back, team. I know I've been on the road, and I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to assist all of you as much as I'd like to. But from tomorrow, I'm under lockdown. Remember, I said 21-day lockdown. From tomorrow, I'm under full lockdown. And so yes, use me. Let's work. Let's Zoom. Let's do everything that we need to do, and let's make sure. So I know there's a few of you on the call that I really need to help. Yeah, so my phone is low. I'm so sorry, but we'll figure it out. But from tomorrow, I'm in 21-day lockdown. I'm not leaving my room, my office, everything. I'll be in here and I'll be at your service 100%. I want to see you successful. I want to see your teams grow, and we're not going to stop until all of you reach the target that you have set. So yes, let's work, leaders. There's a lot in store that we're going to be helping each other with, and from tomorrow we are all systems go. Thank you so much, team. God bless. Good night. And for those of you who maybe are not in my team, don't worry. Whatever we are doing as a team, we will share with you on Zoom. We'll also share it on Telegram and on YouTube, so you won't be left out. Don't worry. Thanks, folks. God bless. Good night.